Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Devil's Part-Timer Season 2, Episode 7. And once again, another great episode, and how much I'm loving this series once again, so... But it was another much more, once again, back with more fun humor, but also more on the continuation of the plot of the previous episode. That, with the twist being that Anami, mispronounce her name, the landlady's niece, you say, the twist at the end, where she's the one who sent those two creatures with tornadoes back into the sky, right? And you say that she's more like a guardian of the earth or something like that, though. But she knows about King Satan and the others, right? And more, and then also this gate opens up, more demons are coming out of it, and now Emmy uses her sacred sword, Alice as well, to help fight some of these demons. And then there's the supposed leader of one with these long fingernails with an eye patch, right? You can tell because they all look the same, so they have one that stands out, right? Has this glowing pendant, and then the landlady's niece gives Mao the sword that Camille, bird guy, he brought with him, right? And now he's back to his own form as well. When Mao unsheathed that sword, which turns out that sword was actually constructed from his own horn that Emmy broke off at the start of this whole series back in season 1, the very first episode during that battle into Isla, when she chopped off his horn. That was made from the power, because since it was a part of him that still had power, right? So that sword was forged from his broken horn that she chopped off. And with all that, he was able to return to his original form, how he was, even with Asiel and Lucifer, and even Camille in his own burn form too as well. And it's funny because they didn't know who they were first, but then, it's King Satan, it's Asiel, and it's Lucifer. And now they all bow before them because they know that King Satan is alive again, which they did not know though. And since the whole thing was disarray, they said, "Why did you seek approval other than Camille?" And because apparently because of the two both sides that was happening back into Isla, the one they were fighting for, right? On their side, the leader of their side they were fighting for. So you tell them, and Camille's gonna go back there with them, saying you tell them that I'm alive and I'm here in this world, gain power to bring peace to the demon realm. And so they all get sent back to the gate before Mao saying that don't let the door hit you on the way out. So they all just beam them back with a shine of the light, and then they use their main powers they use together. Once again, also all of them, including Lucifer, they all use their powers to seal the gate back. As Camille, he goes back, because like I said, he goes back then with him because he be until when Mao comes back, he's his second guy in charge in Anti-Isla, as he was before, right? So as he goes back there, bringing that sword with him, and they seal the gates, and it's back. It's daytime. The fog has been lifted, and now that the niece Ami, I keep her. I think it's called Amine. Mispronouncing the name once again, yeah. So, but now that their job is done, they can leave now because their apartment is now fixed. And also on the flip side, they see shadowy figures popping out of the water. It's supposed to be the souls that were drowned, right? I guess they got disturbed. And now, because their ground has been disturbed, basically, they are now forced. They have no choice but to leave now. So, she bids in farewell, and she just, with a snap of her fingers, basically, she just disappears along with her whole beach hut. Her and her whole beach, they just disappear off the beach now, with, I guess, another tornado way. But then now before that, she leaves behind envelopes of all of them getting paid along with their bonus. So at least at the end, they got paid a very good sum, you know. So now they can what was it, like 50,000 yen or 10,000 yen, or was it? So they now think with all that money split between all of them. Now I guess they can have like Lucifer. He can go buy that game he wanted, or maybe Australia can buy a whole bunch of groceries and he doesn't have to keep but to live in all that off of mincemeat, right? And Mao, he can just do what he wants with his money, you know. So and there was some for Emmy and for and I guess for I guess since it's Chio and Susan help, though they get hopefully they get a little sum, I think. So this at least nice that they got their paid their money for. And also while they're away, they're just chilling, sitting on this where this little spy here, and the enemies talk about that little fragment that that one demon, the leader of that demon army had. It was like it's part of that fragment. Yosid was it called? For a second I was gonna call it Yensid, backwards for Disney, Yensid, but it's called Young Sid, Young Sod or whatever. And I find how expressively how we another fun humor that how when Mao was saying when he gets his powers back, everything else he's gonna dominate Emmy and this world. And it's just funny how Emmy just starts blushing because thing is watching out this whole series, she does have feelings for Mao despite everything she's done, try to eliminate him, saying that I'm gonna kill you and all that. Over time, I can see that she has developed feelings for Mao. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Yes, because she got stuff she's got all embarrassed about it. Sometimes around him, she has feeling. It's all beating around the bush for me. She has feelings for Mao. Who are you trying to kid? So, but yeah. Episode 7 was another really enjoyable episode. Devil's Part-Timer Season 2 has been a blast so far. I mean, I've been having, like I said, I love the characters once again, and just as like I said, they've never left me after going out after like 9 years. Yeah, nearly a decade basically, and these have been the same old loving characters I've enjoyed. So. It's been a really fun second season. I have enjoyed it, the characters, the humor, and even the character development moments. I mean, even Lucifer. He's been for most of the time he's been sitting on his ass, but now as of recently he's been doing quite a few things lately. So it's nice to see that he's been getting off his lazy ass and just doing some stuff for a change, So yeah, Devil's Part-Timer season 2 episode 7, and although we only see more, I want to say we had to see more with Denise. What was she doing? More of her background story with her powers and all that stuff, though. I would like to see her I would like to see her stick around just for a little bit longer. Well, like I said before, because sometimes they do things different from manga or an anime, though. But since I know the manga once again I said I know the manga, I know what happens though, but. Part of me is as for an anime itself though, because they always do slight changes from a lot of times when they do from manga to anime, But part of me was I wish she would stick around just a bit longer because she was a likable character too, right? But hey, it's one of those parts of the series where it's just like a summer vacation and now it's over with. Now you have to go back to reality, back to work and all that stuff. So, but hey. But it's hey, but I liked her character. She was nice to work with. For them, since now they got paid a whole bunch of some. So, but now when they had to go back home, they had to go back and dealing with Gabriel again. So, and more fights for the fragments and more of Alice as well, the Sacred Sword, Emmy, all that, and more with Emmy's mom. So. But what to expect in the next episode, which I'm always looking forward to seeing. So, episode 7, another good thumbs up for that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review for Call the Night, which that was another real fun episode as well, too. So, but that's episode 8 of it was, yeah. But yeah, stay tuned for next episode for Call the Night, and we'll see you on the next episode. Next video.